Wait, what? Friends, there are still billions of dollars left over in stimulus relief money from President Biden's American Rescue Plan. Many lawmakers and states are pushing for this unused stimulus money to be put towards a fourth round of stimulus checks for all Americans. If you are experiencing financial difficulties right now, there are new relief programs available. Friends, please remember that I'm here every single day to bring you up to date on all of the breaking news in Congress. I know that right now is a very tough time for many seniors, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, RRB, and VA beneficiaries. That is why I'm 100% committed to being your daily advocate, especially during this crisis. So please make sure to share this video on social media and with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news. Also, friends, stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway.
Our trajectory of adding back jobs has stayed remarkably consistent. From late 2020 up through today, job growth under President Biden has just kept bumping along the trajectory that he inherited, notwithstanding that Democrats blew trillions of dollars on supposedly job-creating policies in the meantime. There's been no noticeable acceleration in job growth relative to the baseline that was forecast before Democrats took power. But inflation, on the other hand, has absolutely soared relative to those forecasts. Consumer prices exploded 7% in 2021, the worst inflation in 40 years. More than 80% of Americans say the cost of everyday goods have shot up, and 2/3 disapprove of the job President Biden is doing to help their wallets. Even though American workers have been earning pay raises, inflation is leaving them with less purchasing power than they had in the first place. Once you factor in inflation, the average American has gotten a 2% real pay cut under Democratic policies. According to one calculation, only in one single sector across the entire economy did wage growth outpace inflation last year. That was leisure and hospitality, as those incredibly hard-hit sectors rebounded from their especially nightmarish 20.
Alrighty, friends. So here is some really shocking news. Nearly 2 years and 6 relief bills into the crisis, the United States still has billions of dollars left in stimulus relief money, beginning under the former president and continuing through President Biden's administration. Congress has approved some $4.5 trillion in total aid spending. But according to the U.S. Treasury Department, federal agencies have committed to only using about $4 trillion of that and have made about $3.5 trillion in actual payments to date. That can be very frustrating news for millions of Americans. With so much money left unspent, the government should put that money towards another stimulus relief package or a new round of stimulus payments. According to budget experts, it can often take some time for the total pot of funds to make its way to the American people. That is because government agencies such as the Small Business Administration and the Department of Labor go through a process of legally committing to a portion of the allotted funding, which is known as obligating. Then they can actually start to spend the money. The $500 billion or so in available relief resources that have not yet been obligated may not end up being spent by agencies. There are deadlines for making these commitments, and they could span years. The details also vary by the program, but it's good to know that the funds that are not eventually obligated are returned for other government uses. According to a CNBC analysis of Treasury data compiled by the Crisis Response Accountability Committee, education, healthcare, and disaster relief are among the areas where the government has underspent its obligated funds. CNBC says that the government plans to use nearly half of the remaining relief money in the future. However, a lack of demand may also have led to leftover money. Some programs also ended up costing less than initially expected, but there is a big demand for the federal government to pass more rental assistance for Americans that are struggling to pay their rent due to this crisis. 1 year after Congress first authorized billions of dollars in crisis rental assistance, the money has helped more than 2.5 million struggling renters to remain in their homes. But there are still roughly 4.7 million households behind on their rent across the country. Lawmakers so far have appropriated $47 billion for the Federal Emergency Rental Assistance Program as part of the larger crisis relief legislation known as the American Rescue Plan. The money is still making its way to struggling renters. About 80% of the first tranche was expected to be spent or obligated by the end of last year, which delivered the funds to states, as well as some cities and counties. According to the Treasury Department, they are currently reallocating funds to areas with more need. Friends, the keyword for this video is coconut. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like my videos. Comment below each keyword from each video that you watch, and please do make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, friends. 15 U.S. states had paid out less than 20% of the total amount of money that each received from the federal government by the end of last October, and some of those states continue to have a significant proportion of the renters in need. In 4 of those states, Georgia, South Carolina, Delaware, and Alabama, more than 20% of low-income renters were behind on their rent at that time. So friends, do you think that lawmakers should allocate all unused stimulus relief funds towards a 4th round of stimulus payments and more relief for Americans? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have experienced financial hardships due to this crisis, you may be eligible for the Homeowners Assistance Fund. That money can be used for homeowners' insurance payments, mortgage payments, and more. It is also important to note that there are several tax credits, including the child tax credit and the earned income tax credit, that could send you a larger tax refund check this year. Friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this afternoon. Thank you so very much for joining me here today. I greatly appreciate all of you who are watching my videos on a daily basis. Please share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful and blessed Monday.